So, Sebastian, thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ivan.
I have just very quick 4 questions. The first one is, can you please tell me the name of your company and when you started it?
Okay, we are Grasshopper International. We started the company in 2000, 22 years ago in Australia, and then we also opened the operation in Colombia, where I am, and we have our biggest operation.
Okay, excellent. Very good. So 22 years on the road now.
Yes, that's right. 22 years now. A market that is changing so fast. We started with Australia, very strong. Then we moved a little bit to UK. UK become very important now. We have a Canadian market that is leading the company, and I think that on Latam probably is leading the whole Latam market.
Brilliant.
In fact.
Excellent. And how did you start working with international education? Of so many things you could do, why international education?
We started the company in 2000 because my wife used to be she traveled as to do her internship in Australia, working in a college, like being a marketer in Southeast Asia, and then she started the company there. Then we started the company also here in Colombia, and we travel again to Australia. We lived there for 4 years, and we established the operation in both countries. On that moment, my sister-in-law also started to be part of the company and partner of us, and we started the company in both countries with the operation. Due to that circumstances that Veronica, that is my wife, had on that moment with the industry. We fall in love with the industry. Why, for example, some people start to ask, hey, why international education? How, for example, you start this? And the main thing is you fall in love with the process that you have with every student, with the professionalism that they get when they go to study in any country, no matter if they are going to study a language or they're going to study a higher education program. You start to see that how they succeed and the process that they have in order on that journey to get what they want, to be a master program or could be a language program. But that journey also is part of our life, and that's why we are here. We are making dreams happen for many people.
Excellent. That's beautiful. Thank you. And okay, so you've been on the road for 22 years. Lots of things have changed. And how do you see the future of international education in your country?
I can tell you that it's not just my country. I always explain you about Latam. I think that we are starting something that is a trend that is going to last probably 10 years or more. And what is happening is students from middle to up class, they are starting to compare local education or international education. And what is happening is the cost of study in Mexico or in Colombia or in Peru, or the cost of semester or a year program, the tuition cost is becoming so high that sometimes you can compare with other countries and with the discounts and the scholarships that you can get on those countries. So in the future, what I see is what I can see more students studying or wanting to study in overseas, and of course that English is part of that, or any language. Why? Because if you don't have the language, you need to complete or fulfill the requirement, the level of that language that you are going to use on your higher education program. So the higher education industry is also going to be very important for the language industry. What I see that is a big trend is the number of students that just want to study a language program is decreasing. And every day you have more students that want to study language programs, but because they want to study something else. That is
Mhm.
important. Compare with what we used to have in the past.
Okay, okay. So you see that more and more students will probably be traveling to stay longer than 4 weeks and 8 weeks. That there's a big shift. Okay.
That is, yeah, totally.
Okay, excellent. The final question is, you have seen so many things because you're more than 2 decades working on this. What is one lesson that you've learned on all these years that you could share with other Kipia members?
I think that one thing that you should understand about this industry is you cannot put all your eggs in the same basket.
Mhm.
At the moment, Canada is very high. Like Canada 3 or 4 years ago, what used to be very difficult for them in terms of visa. You know that. So you need to diversify your company in order to be in a healthier position. Learn about how to sell different programs in different markets. Do not put everything, let's say, in just sell language or higher education programs or specific summer camps. No, you need to learn how to sell everything in order to have a more varied portfolio, but also they have the opportunity to reduce the risk that you can have or the collateral damage that you can have if any country, for example, get damaged or something change. For instance, we are working pretty good now with Canada, but what happened if Canada shifts to a more Republican government, more conservative government? But that government might change something, probably not for Latam, but for other countries. If that happens, what is going to happen with the industry? You as an agent need to have sales also in other markets that can support that damage and the collateral damage doesn't collapse with you, doesn't collapse the company.
Oh, that's very good advice. Okay. Well, Sebastian, thank you so much for your time. It was great talking to you. It was a wonderful interview. Thank you so much. Hope to see you in person someday in the future as events are starting to happen again. And other than that, I wish you the best of luck in your business and the best of luck with your family and everything. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ivan, and thank you for all your team at KPI. And see you next time.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. You too. Thank you.